The following is for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good morning, Doctor.
And a good morning to you too, Elsa. You look radiant.
Thank you, Doctor.
We haven't been seeing much of you lately, Elsa. You've been missing appointments.
I'm sorry, Doctor. I've been feeling much better.
That's very good to hear. And what has brought about this improvement?
It's the new man in my life. He's convinced me to fight my addiction.
Ah, the policeman from the newspapers. How has he coped with his fall from grace?
He can finally see things from a human perspective, rather than the ivory tower he created for himself. It's making him stronger. It's making me stronger helping him.
You wouldn't make a bad analyst yourself, Elsa. Should we swap seats?
We're both finding we have a lot to live up to.
And what is that?
In my case, Lou. He went through hell along with me and still came out smiling. In Cole's case, his friend, Jack Kelso.
Kelso?
You've heard of him?
No, I just like the sound of his name.
Cole and Jack are working on a case together.
Is Jack a policeman too?
No, he works for the district attorney.
What?
He's a special investigator. I thought you didn't know him.
I have never met the gentleman in question.
He has been looking into Lou's case. Cole thinks it might be linked to some fires he's investigating. You look pale, Doctor.
It's cold in here, Elsa. I think I'll close the window.
And lock the doors, probably.
Why are you looking at me like that, Elsa?
You arranged for Lou to work at Elysian Fields, Doctor.
Your fears are unfounded. I meet many people in my line of work. There are many ways that people can be helped. Finding them work is just one of them.
I don't believe you, Doctor. I've seen you with Monroe at the club.
I'm sorry that you have come to that conclusion, Elsa. I've always so enjoyed our conversation.
What a whack.
I can see your future, Elsa. And Cole, the policeman. And Jack, the investigator. It's an unfortunate and grisly end.
Oh, it's this guy. How is he helping? That's weird. Huh.
I've come to help you, Doctor. To help you cross over.
Is he dead? Did not see that coming.
All your sins will be forgiven in the next life.
The hell? What? That's an odd twist, isn't it? Alright, different kind of war. Welcome back, guys, to the final case of LA Noire.
It's gotta be one of these places.
I like this guy. He's a dick, but I like him.
Arsonist's a bug sprayer. He must have worked at one of these joints.
Alright, well, I guess we're on to it now.
We'll remind you, make sure to sign up for your social security number. Applications available at your local post office. This is KTI.
Weird. Did you hear that ad? It was saying to sign up for your social security number. So in the 1940s, like, they didn't have social security numbers. You had to sign up for them? That's interesting. This is like 1947, so it must have been between 1945 and 1950 where people were getting their first socials. You think? Does that sound right? I don't know. It's interesting. Wait, since Jack isn't a member, well, he works for the DA, I guess. DA. But can we destroy property as him and then it not be a big deal? For like a case? Nah, he probably abides by the same rules. Let's find out.
I didn't mean for that to happen.
Oh, okay. End of the case. Okay. Well, now we know. And I like hot dogs. But I don't like sauerkraut. So hilarious. Smashing through everything. Excellent.
This guy's got a screw loose. You're a real asshole. You know that?
How many guys you have working here, Pop?
Who's asking, son?
It could be official or unofficial. Depends on how you want to play it.
You should get to a hospital, son. That arm of yours appears to be letting in daylight.
Save the pity for the other guys. They're the ones who need it. I'm looking for a big cowboy who works pest control. Does he work here?
We don't have anyone like that here.
You sure? I'm not the type of guy you want coming back.
Yeah, I'm sure.
What have you got?
Looks like a drug overdose.
Get away from him, Phelps. This is my case. Shut your fucking mouth. Since when does a bagman work a case? I knew this creep wasn't on the morphine heist. Victim of his own product.
Hey, detective! Can we back it off a notch? This is getting out of hand.
A time to talk and a time to shut up. Now is the time to be quiet, son.
Courtney Sheldon was a corpsman, Roy. He served his country. He went out with a medical kit and an Army 45 into places that made the Valley of Death look like a picnic. He was either naive enough or dumb enough to get involved in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, along with the mayor, the DA, Monroe, and a certain crooked cop. He was involved in the morphine heist, but he has a puncture wound in his jugular, which makes this a murder case. He was a better man than you'll ever know. You say one more word about him and I will blow your fucking head off!
Hell yeah.
You finally lost it, partner. I have a pretty good idea why Sheldon is dead. And I know about Monroe. Your vast, corrupt future is draining away as we speak.
I got better things to do than argue the rub with you.
Stay with him until the coroner gets here. Make sure technical services bags the evidence. If you let this creep anywhere near it, I'll come looking for you.
Yes, sir.
You know, Phelps, you're not the worst asshole going round.
Thanks, Herschel.
Damn. That was awesome. Well done.
You're bleeding on my floor. Can you move along?
Freaking. Yeah, what a D-bag. Roy. I was starting to like him a little bit until he became crooked, because he seemed interesting and entertaining, but freaking a-hole, man. That was the best. That was probably the best scene in the game. That was freaking awesome.
Welcome to Nuclear. What can I
work for the DA. I need to speak with an exterminator, big guy with a cowboy accent.
We have only 3 people work here. Me and 2 Mexicans. They're both on the scrawny side.
Thanks for your help.
That's disgusting. Didn't you ever hear of germs?
What are you talking about? The dialogue drives me crazy in this game. There's one newspaper left. I've found them all but one. I wonder if we're gonna find it in this mission, or if that one that we ran into was the last one we encountered.
Records presents.
I feel like I've been pretty on top of that. That was so good. I can't get over how Cole handled that. Courtney didn't deserve to die like that, I don't think.
I work for the DA. I'm looking for a big cowboy who does extermination. Anyone like that working here?
Well, I wouldn't want to get anyone into any trouble.
We could do this the hard way. An address?
Yeah, he lives in a bunkhouse on the remains of the old Rancho Rincon.
Thanks.
Cole, You made it.
What's this got to do with me, Rusty?
Dr. Fontaine, prominent shrink, dead in his patient's room. Spine snapped like a twig. The suspect is one of his mental patients.
I've met Fontaine.
His last patient was Elsa Lichtman, Cole. She's missing. Nurse said that she saw some big Boris Karloff type carry her out of here.
The best thing that you can do to help me, Rusty, is let me take a look around.
Sure thing, Cole. This way.
I love how they bring in the other, like, ex-partners. I like all these guys. The relationship that we had with them and then moved on and then revisit them is really cool.
Take your time. I'll give you and the doctor some privacy.
Busted in. This is the last one. Yeah, this is 13 of 13, I think.
That goddamn pet lunatic of yours is burning down our houses.
Keep your voice down, Leland. Control is of the essence.
Keep your voice down. Do you know how much these sons of bitches charge for lunch? Fuck them.
Leland, we do not solve our problems by announcing them to the general public. We only speed ourselves on our way to the gallows.
He's your imbecile, Harlan. Get him under control or get rid of him.
Speaking of which, I've had to dispose of our young medical student. What?
You certainly are a cold character, Harlan.
He has a friend called Kelso who knows all about the development on Normandy Avenue.
I know about Kelso.
And you thought it unimportant to inform me.
I thought I could take care of it.
Have you?
No, I haven't.
Kelso works for Benson. Is he reliable?
No, he's totally unreliable. But he has so many pernicious habits, he's got nowhere to run.
Can you take care of Kelso?
Don't push me, Harlan. Get rid of the fruitcake. It's no longer necessary. I'll take care of Jeff Kelso.
Nice. "13 of 13 collected." Where's my achievement for that? I better get that. I was really hoping we'd take this guy out.
Destroyed by a monster of your own creation, Dr. Fontaine. I've heard that story somewhere before.
Damn. Pretty much everyone is taken care of now then. Well, maybe not everyone.
So much for your foresight, Doctor.
Interesting we find a clue that we actually saw what had happened with it. Like, it's a clue to him, but we know what it is.
Fontaine was having the houses burned for Monroe.
Properties you wanted accounted for, my associate has visited each and made a thorough survey, and from what he tells me, I gather these families and residents no longer require the assistance provided our relocation program.
Monroe wasn't happy. People started dying and it attracted attention. He and the doctor lost control.
This was not our arrangement. Your associate is overstepping his mark. Get him under control or I will take whatever action is necessary. I'm just tapping on these in case there's something here that I'm missing. That tapping is very satisfying though. Is there anything under these? Not you. I'm not reading all that. See if there's a name, though. Oklahoman Shore Corp farming family. Everything we want is blacked out.
Good doctor has been marking this map.
I just want to mark it all.
Edgewood Grove, McCarthy Vista, Arson Heights, Rancho Escondido. Do those names mean anything to you, Herschel?
Yeah. How come?
New houses, all being built in the path of the freeway?
Maybe they're building the houses for the money so they can build the freeway.
So what next?
We need to find Elsa. There must be something that links the big guy to the shrink.
Looks like Fontaine has finally dispensed his last treatment.
Womp womp.
Jack was wrong. It's not about insurance, it's about eminent domain.
What are you talking about, Cole?
The government reclaims the land in the path of the freeway and pays the improved value of the land with the new houses sitting on it.
What about the stiffs who paid their deposits?
Worst case, they get their money back. But the syndicate pockets millions on the improved value of the land.
So where does Jack's boss come into it?
He's the key. He carries the insurance. The insurance proves how much the houses are worth.
And they're worth nothing?
Firewood, all of them.
That's about as neat a scam as you can imagine. How are we going to prove any of this, Cole? Doctor's dead. Monroe nearly bled to death. If they get Jack...
We need the firebug. The Okie cowboy. Get him, get Elsa. Get him, get all of them.
Rancho Bunkhouse, 7 p.m. I better not kill Jack. I'm growing up quite fond of this guy. Really could use a flashlight though.
Guess nobody's home.
There you go.
Most guys bring home a 45 or an M1. This is pretty extreme.
Jesus. You know, for an exterminator, you'd think that there would be no bugs in the house. It's really dark in here. And disgusting. That was weird. It's kind of hard to see in this place because it's so dark. Few doors to look into as well. Oh, the origami room.
Quite a flock you got here, kid. A strange obsession. The river tunnels. This guy's a tunnel rat.
Explains why we never saw him. Dude, this place is huge. Nothing. Ugh. Which one is he?
I know those faces. Jesus Christ, I know every one of them.
He's the tallest one there.
Oh my God, Ira. You poor backwards son of a bitch.
So he knows him. Ira.
Peterson, I'm going to need some help. I've got Monroe, Fontaine, and all the others. It's all tied up nicely. It goes all the way to the top. Meet me at the LA River Tunnel entrance just north of the First Street Bridge in half an hour. Don't ask questions. Just be there.
Don't get yourself killed.
This is DA's investigator Jack Kelso. I have an urgent radio message for Detective Cole Phelps.
Hopefully he gets what he needs to. I feel like I missed some things though. That sucks.
KGPL calling car 11K, 11K, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, see the man. A 207 just occurred on the spillway north of the First Street Bridge. DA's investigator Jack Kelso reports a kidnapping suspect outstanding in the LA River tunnel system with a hostage. 11K, handle
Roger
code
that.
3.
The hell is Jack playing at? It's like a suicide note. Half the LAPD will be down there hunting for him.
We need to get there first.
All units on all frequencies stand by. Car 86 Adam is in pursuit of suspect vehicle heading southwest on Sunset Boulevard. Suspect vehicle belonging to Jack Kelso, described as a Navy Chevrolet Fleetline. License number 4, William 0286. Car 86 Adam is in pursuit.
They picked up his car. I'll need help to make it to the river.
That's Kelso's car.
Time to help.
All units, Chief Morrow reports that the suspect is armed and extremely dangerous. Repeat, extremely dangerous.
That car went down already.
Disabled immediately. If necessary, use of deadly force is authorized.
All units, suspect vehicle headed west on 5th Street. Repeat, the Chevy Fleetline navy blue. Westbound on 5th Street.
Damn it. Don't take the damage.
All units, we have a new suspect vehicle. Shop number 13516. Repeating, shop 13516 is a second suspect vehicle. Described as a green Hudson Commodore. License 3-0102. Reported to be aiding suspect Jack Kelso. Use caution and continue pursuit. All units, stand by for further.
I'm on the way.
Suspect vehicle sighted heading northeast toward 3rd Street on the embankment between 3rd and 4th.
I gotcha. It's just so damn dark.
Now northbound on Los Angeles, passing 2nd Street. Car 66 Adams, 77 Adams. Go to 1st.
Oh shit, sorry. Wrong guy.
Go to 1st and Vignes. Repeat, 1st and Vignes. Units to handle, identify code 3.
Damn it.
Jesus Christ. How many cops do these guys own?
All units.
Oh my god, they're all cops.
Suspect vehicle shop 13516. Chief Morals has authorized the use of deadly force. Repeat, use of deadly force is authorized in disabling both suspect vehicles.
Nice. Car is taking a lot of damage. That wasn't so bad.
Who is this guy? Peterson, assistant DA.
What's he doing
He's here to
here?
cover our backs.
I'm going in there, Jack.
No one's trying to stop you. I found this at the ranch house. He's marked his routes. I'll go in here. Cole, you take the next entrance. Biggs, I need you to take the car and cover this spot here. I think that's his fail-safe exit. Cole, he's one of ours.
What are you talking about?
Right where you are!
Got it?
Got it.
Peterson, you want to be DA? We'll earn your salt.
So, Kelso is your boy, Peterson?
This guy.
Phelps? A handy lad, that Kelso.
Yes, he is, Chief. You can't imagine what those two have uncovered. It could go all the way to the top. I hope you won't be implicated.
So, you're the new broom, Peterson?
Looks like it.
And you think he'll make it out of there alive?
I think he might. He's a difficult boy to get rid of.
All right, Peterson. I'm listening. What's your offer?
Shit. Holy hell, there's a lot of them.
Soon as he poked his head out.
Pokes his head out. Got a headshot, bitch. Man, I want to play the Mafia games now. I bet the Mafia games have a very similar tone, but a lot more action. I have no idea where I'm going. Oh shit, that's fire there.
Throw out the guns.
Is this a dead end? Oh, here we go. I'm getting lucky in the direction I'm going.
Pretty brave for a dead man.
You're pretty dead for a brave man. Bitch.
How long do you think you can hold out?
He's a damn good shot. I love hitting these idiots in the face. Oh shit. Jesus, regular firefly over here. How is he burning them all?
You're surrounded and your buddies are dead. As soon as he pokes his head out, we'll step on him.
Okay, I don't see... Is there a ladder somewhere here?
You can walk out of here or go out in a box. Your choice. I'm hit.
Yeah, I kind of like this gun. Oh, it picks up ammo. Okay, that's cool. Oh, a freaking flamethrower? Okay, didn't see that coming. Must be coming down the stairs. Yeah. It doesn't go out that way. Here we go.
The water's rising.
I'm like stuck. He got stuck like he wasn't moving. That's weird. I don't know what to do from that. That's strange. Oh, are you serious? Making me do all this shit again?
This is what I'm good at.
Pokes his head out, we step on it. I'm gonna put holes in you.
All right, good. I don't want that flamethrower. Do I need to use it? Seems like it only makes things more difficult.
The water's rising.
Yeah, it's getting stuck here. Is there a ladder somewhere here? There it is. He's stuck now. Here?
Eyes open. The ground here somewhere.
You can walk out of here or go out in a box. Your choice.
Yeah, flamethrower is cool, but that's too much. It's too difficult to aim with that. It's too wild. We're in the sewer. I hope he's got some antibiotics. Oh, I got him somehow? Have another. Flamethrower would have been good here, but I'm gonna stick with this.
Are you okay, Princess?
I felt better. He saved me from the doctor.
Hi, Tex. Do you remember me?
I'm not sure that I do. Have you come here to kill her?
Why would I do that, soldier?
Isn't that why you're all here?
I'm here to get her out.
Her. But not me. You haven't come for me.
No, not you. It ends here.
You were with the 6th on Sugarloaf, weren't you?
I was?
And Naha?
Yes, I was.
You're Sergeant Jack Kelso, aren't you? Where's your uniform, Sarge?
At home in my locker, Hogaboom. War's over, soldier.
I know that, Sarge. I'm fighting a different kind of war. I fight for God now.
We all fight for God, Ira.
In our own ways. Not everyone knows it.
Elsa, are you all right? Get away from her! It's all right, Cole. He doesn't want to hurt her. Ira was with us on Okinawa.
What? You know this guy?
Don't you remember me, Lieutenant? I remember you.
No, I don't.
You ordered me to burn that cave, Lieutenant. That cave full of civilians. A hospital.
What is he talking about?
It was war. For God's sake, I can't be held responsible for everything that happened.
I don't blame you, Lieutenant. You helped me to help other people.
Ira lost his mind on Okinawa, Princess.
Sheldon asked the doctor to help him get it back.
The doctor helped me to find my path. And I helped him to a better life.
Elsa's going to leave now, Ira. She will be all right. You've helped her, too. Get her out of here. Biggs will help. His exit is nearby.
Jack, I need this guy to make the case.
Hasn't this poor bastard given you enough? Get out of here now!
For God's sake, Jack! What are you going to do?
Don't cry, miss. Sergeant Kelso has come to help ease my way. I was proud to serve with you, Jack.
Get out of here, Cole!
They're gonna kill him? Seems not helpful. Shit, they're burning everybody alive.
What do we do, Lieutenant? Jesus, look at all the kids! Stop the goddamn screaming!
I need to think!
And how do you expect to do that, you fucking maniac? They're burned to a crisp!
Finish them off. Do it humanely. We are leaving this place.
You do it, Phelps! Get your own fucking hands dirty! I'm out of morphine!
Put these people out of their pain. Now! That's an order!
Jesus Christ. Courtney shot him?
Everyone out of here now. Double time! You two get Lieutenant Phelps to an aid station. Weapon team will be blowing this place in 2 minutes. Everything that happened in here stays in here. Do you hear me? I don't want to ever hear another word about it.
Jesus, Courtney straight up shot him. Holy hell.
He killed that
He was doing him a favor, Elsa.
Cole, up here! I'll get this grave hurt! The water's rising!
Oh shit.
Hand her up!
Get out of here! I'm not arguing. You're wounded, Jack. Let me help.
Cole's gonna sacrifice himself.
Jump, Cole! Jump for it!
God damn it. Don't tell me Cole dies. Damn it.
We're gathered here to honor Detective Cole Phelps.
Oh, this bitch.
Cole Phelps was the best kind of man. Hear, hear. A war hero who led his men with true valor. And through his personal bravery achieved one of his country's highest honors. A cop wrongly accused who never lost his faith in the LAPD and the system.
You belittle his memory.
Elsa.
Get out of my way, Jack. You call yourself his friend.
A detective who fought to expose the evil corruption of the murderous Dr. Fontaine and the rapacious property tycoon Leyland Monroe. Go to her. Will you, Herschel?
A
reformer who
You were never his
recognized
friend,
the need
Jack.
to remove the odd bad apple from a
you're
department
right.
made up of good men. Herschel? A man who never gave up.
Yeah, Jack.
Who continued to fight
enemy.
the good fight.
I think you knew that, Jack.
The fight that cost him his own life.
All the guilty got away with
A
it?
good husband. A good father. And may I say, a good friend.
God damn. That sucks, man. Don't... So there's no way for Cole to survive? Is there like an alternate ending or something? Brilliant game from a storytelling perspective, but I'm freaking sad, dude. That really brings me down. They only took down a couple of like the people that screwed him over. I'm wondering, let me take a look and see what the final details of the plot is. And Aaron Staton, who plays Cole Phelps, is so freaking good, dude. And that's really impressive. 1947. Kelso realizes Fontaine's patience was Hogaboom Phelps, and Kelso pursue Hogaboom and Elsa into the Los Angeles River tunnels. The pair rescue Elsa, and Kelso shoots Hogaboom to end his suffering. As the water rises within the tunnels following intense rainfall, Elsa and Kelso manage to escape, but a violent current kills Phelps. At Phelps' funeral, Earl delivers a eulogy claiming Phelps was wrongly accused of wrongdoings and he had exposed the corruption of Fontaine and Monroe. After Elsa leaves in disgust, Kelso asks Biggs to comfort her. Biggs confirms to Kelso while Kelso and Phelps were not friends, they were never enemies, in a closing epilogue, which must be coming in a moment. Interesting. There's a lot to go on in the future, too. Following LA Noire's release in May 2011, Rockstar claims future games from Team Bondi would take less than 5 years to develop due to the existing technology, and the team that had started expanding motion scan for full body performance. That August, Team Bondi's assets were acquired by film production company Kennedy Miller Mitchell, whoever that is. Team Bondi was placed into administration also in that August and entered liquidation in October of the same year. Their next game, Horror the Orient, was announced in November 2011. It was developed by Who cares? It's a spiritual successor to L.A. Noire. Oh, it was canceled. The game had been canceled by June 2016. July 2020, the studio claimed to be developing a AAA open-world title in VR for Rockstar. Revealed in 2021 to be a virtual reality version of GTA San Andreas. No one cares. In May 2011, Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick called L.A. Noire another strong franchise for the company. In November, he said the game was Take-Two's most successful new release in the past fiscal year. He reiterated the importance to the company. Rockstar said in February 2012, it was considering what the future may hold for L.A. Noire as a series, but said not to count out a possible sequel. Following year in 2013, Take-Two COO Carl Slatoff reiterated L.A. Noire was an important franchise of the company. In May 2021, Aaron Staton said he never heard word about a sequel, but would be curious what they would tell due to Phelps' death. I mean, I would like to see them, like, that he didn't... Like, I think what they could do for a story, and it would be kind of easy, I think, would be if they revealed that Phelps is alive, continuing this same era, and that he's trying to, like... I don't know, maybe just do some investigation in the shadows along with Jack's help to bring down Earl and the other guilty parties, because there was a lot of people that were guilty. It wasn't just Fontaine and Monroe. That kind of pisses me off, especially Earl sitting up there being a huge piece of trash. I don't know, I'm really disappointed. Phelps giving his life like that, I mean, I don't know. I think also too, it was a little frustrating to know that Phelps like had gave up on his wife and gave up, well, he didn't give up on his wife and his children, but like he made a choice that he should have known that he would lose them had he been found out, and he was found out for sure. It wasn't clear to me how Phelps and Elsa like got together in the first place. I don't really know how that happened, like when they met and like what terms their paths had crossed to be in a relationship like that. And it's disappointing that like we didn't spend that much time seeing his family side of things. But as I mentioned briefly before during the playthrough, that when we finally got to see that he had a wife and kids, by that time he had been like ousted out as being an adulterer, and he lost that. And I think it would have been harder, like it would have been harder to root for Phelps if we saw his wife and like felt the connection to that character and the children as well. So it made a lot more sense to like keep them sort of out of it, so that way they were sort of like a hollow shell of an idea rather than like characters that you connected with in a way that would make it much more difficult to be on Phelps' side throughout the rest of the story. As I said before, I was also hoping that maybe there would be like sort of a secret reason why he was like with Elsa, but it turns out no, he was actually just cheating on his wife, which was a really, I mean, it's a big deal always, but it was much more serious then, obviously, because it was printed in the freaking newspaper. So like that's a big deal. Really, overall though, the storytelling was amazing in this game, and it was really interesting to see how many recognizable faces were in here. There was a ton of characters that I recognized because they use their facial likeness from Mad Men, other movies and TV shows. There was just so many recognizable presences in this, and for the faces that I didn't recognize, the voices I definitely did recognize as well. Like, the game was truly fantastic, and this game is over 10 years old now, and it sort of holds up. It holds up in a storytelling and an engaging perspective, but like it's also kind of a chill playthrough where you also have to focus. So I don't think that I was able to provide as much commentary as I would have liked to, just because there's so much you have to pay attention. You miss a detail and it screws up the whole thing. So like I wasn't able to like crack jokes or say anything other than like in between the dead air moments, which were when we were driving, or like walking around the set of a crime scene. But I was like, or the scene of a crime, and I was also trying really hard to focus on those moments too, because I wanted to make sure I grabbed all the different clues that I could. So it's hard to like be entertaining and crack jokes and be witty and funny and stuff while I'm trying to like, you know, put all that stuff together. Because I was trying to do a good job, but as you saw, like there's a handful of cases where I just like, I freaking sucked, dude. I did really, really bad. But man, I would love to see this game as a remake, not a remaster, but a remake with upgraded engines and like controls, gunplay, interactions and stuff. I mean, like another Rockstar title that I recently got through was Max Payne 3. That was a huge like distance away from Max Payne 1 and 2. 1 and 2 were Remedy, and then Rockstar did 3. That was too big of a gap. I do think, though, that there could be some things that they could do with this game, remake it from the ground up. Like, maybe keep the same voice actors, maybe even, like, they don't even need to use the facial technology. They could just, like, use modern 3D designs, and it would probably look just as good with the same sort of impact. Add the same voice lines, and if they could, bring people back and make new ones. But a lot of games, I feel like, probably have a lot of extra voice lines that were never used. They probably have enough to work with to create more, like, dialogue exchanges between characters. But I think the gunplay definitely needed to be more than what it was. That's not what the game is about, but I felt like the gunplay needed to be more. But that's only from, like, what I would like to see in the game perspective. When Bondi and Rockstar had this whole thing in mind, it's very clear that the gunplay was just, like, not an afterthought. It's just, that's not what the game is about. So they just made it just as what it was. It's more about critical thinking and trying to get through the cases and trying to, like, get a good score at the end. Overall, though, I'd probably give the game probably an 8.5. I don't know if I would have given it a higher score, like, back in 2011 if I would have played it all the way through, but, like, I started this game several times but never beat it just because I got distracted by other big titles that released. And while this game has, like, so much intrigue and fun to it, and it has a lot of elements that I really, really love, the music, the era, like, the noir aspect of it all, like, it definitely felt boring a lot of the time. Like, I was definitely bored in a lot of moments. And I think maybe that's probably why I never actually completed it. And I'm bummed now, though. Wait, this was the Havoc engine? What? It must have been. That's a jank version of the Havoc engine, though. I did notice that when we were in the sewers or the river underground tunnels or whatever, that the walls were crumbling with gunshots. I didn't notice that really anywhere else. I mean, there were some destructible environments, but not enough to make me think that it was Havoc, because Havoc was known for being crazy, like, environmentally impactful in the game when you were, like, destroying stuff. But that is what it is. Overall, though, had a great time with this. This was a lot of fun. I do think that there was an epilogue scene that's coming up here, though, so hopefully my commentary was enough to avoid a copyright claim, because I had a few of those throughout this playthrough because of the soundtrack. There we go.
How about this for a headline? Guess which former 6th Marine hero has been promoted in the LAPD?
No idea.
Well, could be anybody. You give up?
Tell us or hand over the fucking paper.
The Shadow, boys. Our very own Silver Star winning son of a bitch.
Phelps? He didn't die, Jack. He did just fine, and that's all we're going to say about it, right?
The one and only. Look at this picture. Golden boy getting his badge, wife and kids in tow, and looking awful humble in the process.
Well, he's set.
Phony bastard.
I wonder if they've been holding my job for me after all this time.
What job was that?
Mechanic.
Ain't you seen all the war bond movies, Sarge? All the best mechanics is women. You're gonna have to work as a gigolo from here on in.
I was a bus driver in Santa Cruz. You know, no pictures in the papers or medals for me, though.
I can't believe I just went through Petaloo and Okinawa just to go back to being a washing machine mechanic.
How is it that jerks like Phelps get it all?
It doesn't have to be that way, guys.
What are you talking about? It's always gonna be that way.
Do you have any idea what you guys are sitting on?
Yeah, a ship full of Army surplus.
You're sitting on surplus morphine. 2 tons of it. Can you imagine what that's worth on the streets? Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
You're shitting me.
I'm not. You're talking about stealing it? Keep your voice down. Do you want to have us all thrown in the brig?
God damn it, Sheldon. You want to go into the dope business?
No. I want to be in the peace dividend business. What is that supposed to mean? It means I want the guys who fought for a better future to get some share of it. You interested, Jack?
Come on, Top. We could all get out from under.
Oh, it's the chance of our lives.
It's everyone or no one, boys.
I'm not having a bar of it, Courtney. You may be the bravest person I have ever met, but I swear to God, trouble follows you around like a pet fucking dog. I thought you wanted to try for medical school.
So what do you want, Jack? What's the future got in store for you?
You guys were all heroes in the war. Every single one of you. Even if your next door neighbor or your wife never know it and don't give a rat's ass. Fuck Phelps and medals and citations and parades. Fuck the public who are bored with returning GIs. I have nothing but respect for what you guys and the rest of the 6th have done. You go through with this, and you'll be nothing to me.
Damn, Jack was a good guy through and through. if they did want to keep Phelps dead, you could have a sequel about Jack trying to get, like, revenge. Or not really revenge, but justice for his name and everything. But, yeah, I mean, that... And it sucks to see Phelps go. That's heartbreaking, dude. I felt really connected with that character, just as, like, I don't know, the relationship that we built with him, and, like, the things that we seen aside from his family, what little we saw of it anyway. It was sad to see him go down. I would like to see them do a sequel someday, remake and sequel reveal that he's alive, or a sequel where they just get justice and making sure that, you know, what Jack and Phelps worked so hard to try and bring to light, like, follows through. I hate seeing Earl get away with it. That bitch. Earl get away with it, the chief, like, there was just so many other people. What about, like, that nasty insurance guy that Jack worked for that he walked in on with that underage girl? Like, that guy should have had a bullet in the head, like, right away. A lot of these guys made it out without being killed, and that sucks. But nonetheless, that's a wrap for another playthrough on the Marcanine channel. This was one that I've been wanting to do for a long time. And this song, like, almost brings me to tears. As I mentioned when we first started this playthrough, I sat for hours listening to this song on this menu screen well into a late summer's night. And it really helped me sleep. Brought me a lot of peace, and I don't know. It'll be a while before we play this game ever again, and I doubt we'll ever touch it again on the channel, because, like, why would you? But happy to have finally beaten this and put this one on my belt. But that's a wrap. Thank you guys for watching this playthrough of LA Noire. If you enjoyed the video, you can show your love by hitting the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. Any feedback for me, leave it in the comments section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, don't forget to take a look at the description box. There's some links there that might be of interest to you, one of which is a link to the Marcanine Community Discord server. If you want to be part of that group, you can come and chat with me directly. Otherwise, just know that I appreciate you and your time and your viewership, and I hope to see you when we continue with a brand new playthrough right here on the Marcanine channel. New episodes go up daily on the channel, 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, be sure to take a look at the community tab if you are interested in seeing what I'm up to. And if you want to chat with me, you know how to do that. So, anyway, farewell to LA Noire, and I will see you guys around. All right, guys, that's it for me. Take care, be well. See you next time.